Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the TnT podcast. I'm your host, Tim.
And I'm Ted.
And today we are recording from my car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did not know where to record, so we are sitting in front of Ted's house. And here we are.
Yeah.
In my car.
Nice and comfy.
Oh, yeah. So comfy. This time we'll be talking about some good old stonks. By no means are we experts. Are we telling you where to put your money? We just wanted to say what we think about it, what we're invested in. And yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll be looking at our phones, obviously. The app I recommend is definitely Robinhood.
Yes.
It's had its issues, like when the markets were dipping and people were trying to sell, the whole app crashed, the whole service crashed. So it forced a lot of people to lose their money. But other than that, it's very, very easy to use, easy to connect your bank account. And again, not a sponsor, but this is just my recommendation. Ted, do you want to start with your gigantic portfolio?
Alrighty, so
You can look at your phone for this.
So for me, I don't invest much into it like this guy. Like this guy's invested thousands into this, and
made thousands.
Meanwhile, I have get rid of this guy. Mine's like abysmal. I've invested over $50 into my account.
$50 whole dollars, Ted? Holy crap. Dude, oh my, I think I need to change underwear. Oh my God, I was not expecting that. $50.
$50 I
Wow.
invested in, yeah. I made a profit from this one stock. I got it at $20 and I sold it for about $47-$50. So I got about a $30 profit, which was nice. I thought that was pretty cool. Just to have, just to gain profit is just nice. Like, I don't care how much I make. Like, it's just something to do, for me, it's something to do for fun. Like, I'm just having a fun time with it. Like, it just, if there's some stock that's, like, there.
Ted doesn't like spending money in general. Literally, right before we recorded this, I was yelling at him that, Ted, if you want to make real profit, you got to invest more than $50. He's like, I know, man.
Like, I just enjoy it. Like, I don't want to, like, I'm not, like I said, I'm not the biggest, not the biggest spender in the world, but
You don't gotta say that. I bring this up all the time. You used to force me or one of our other friends to pay for your food.
I know, I'm not really proud of that. That was high school me. That was years ago, but
He brings his own money now.
I'm good now. I've been trying to treat myself a little bit better than I've had in recent years, and with stocks, it's very hit or miss. For people that have not done stocks, it's very, like I said, hit or miss. You never know what to expect. Some stocks go up, really high up, and some stocks go crashing down way hard. For example,
Yeah, it's like, you have to invest the amount of money that you're comfortable losing. For Ted, that's $50.
for you, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, right now I have just under $7,000 invested. I think of my own money, it's $3,600. The rest is profit, but
Yeah, he's got a lot of money invested. Meanwhile, I got like pennies considered for
compared to mine.
compared to his.
I mean, there's people that have tens, 20s,
Hundreds
thousands.
of dollars.
But me
Yeah.
working at Walmart, I can't really afford to
Yeah.
put in $20,000.
But for us, we invested in this one. We invested in these two companies that we've done. We invested in Ampia Pharmaceuticals, and we also invested in another one called Altimmune. That one right now,
What we just bought.
we just bought. The
Customer at Walmart gave me the recommendation, so shout out to you. Didn't get your name, but shout out to you.
Yeah. So hopefully that'll help us out gain some profit, especially for you since you put a good amount of shares in there.
Yeah, Ted's like, do I buy 3 or 4 shares?
I went with
at $7.
I went with I think about 6 shares.
Tim
Went
bought
6
50.
shares. He bought 50. I put another couple shares into Ampio Pharmaceuticals.
which is a penny stock.
Which is like a penny stock. So, so hopefully I can gain some profit with this. But right now with Ampio, it's been kind of a stalemate because it really hasn't gone up or gone down.
They're working on a replacement for cortisone. So we were hoping that, hey, it's in, I believe before the coronavirus, it was in clinical trials. So we were hoping, hey, invest a lot of money here, then once this is released, if it's used by a lot of doctors, then boom, stock goes up.
Yeah.
So far, obviously, with coronavirus, it's kind of hard.
Kind of delaying the process of that right now.
Yeah, so hopefully that'll turn some profit.
Yeah. I also invested in this company a while back, Roche. It was the Switzerland company that came out with this like antibody test for coronavirus. I sold it. It wasn't, the thing was, it wasn't going up nor down. It was just kind of like standing still. Like it would barely go up or barely go down. Like it'd go up like 20 cents one day, and then it would go down like 5 cents the next day. So there was really not much.
Well, that kind of thing, you shouldn't have sold it.
No, I know, but
that kind of thing, it's a slow burner, I would call it.
Yeah.
Over time, you'll get profit just over time.
Yeah.
Like some of the safe stocks, like
even that slowly, it was slowly coming down too. So like it was like, the thing was, it went up slowly, but then as time went along, without that company being mentioned in the news too much, it started slowly but surely going down.
But you never know what's going to happen in the future.
Yeah.
Stocks like that, if you don't have a tremendous amount of money invested and you don't need that money right now, you let it sit, you let it settle. You don't, just because, it's not doing anything, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
In the future, it might be.
You never know.
That's the risk with investing is, I think you said in the beginning, it can shoot up and you can make a lot of money, or it can shoot down and you could lose a lot of money.
Yeah. It's very unpredictable. You never know what's going to happen. The cool thing about it is that, that's the, really cool thing about it. I mean, obviously the cool part is, gaining the profit.
And, well, obviously.
Yeah, of course. It's like you're playing, it's like you're playing, what's the game? I'm trying to think of the game that, like, you're playing, like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, just lost it. But anyway, it's just, it's one of those things, you just gamble with it, just trying to take the risk. It's a lot of it is risk versus reward. It's, you're risking, a couple dollars on a stock, and hopefully that it goes up, and if it goes down, just gotta like accept it and try to see if there's anything else that comes down to that price, and then try to see if it goes up or goes down. Same thing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you talking about? I'm saying, like,
okay, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna go on to what.
All right. Well,
you. I don't know if it's just me. You went through so many different.
No, I'm saying no. I'm saying with stocks.
My brain.
No, with stocks, I'm saying, like, if you go up or go down, then, like, saying, like, if you go up, you invest more, like, on a higher stock, and then if you go down, it's like you're trying to find something else that went down with it, and hopefully you invest in that stock, and then it goes up. You get my point?
I get your point. Don't know if I 100% agree with that, but
okay.
But what I'm invested in right now.
This guy.
Ampio Pharmaceuticals, Apple, Netflix, Disney, Lululemon, TnT. TnT, that's our podcast.
Yeah.
AT&T. The Altimmune. Then I did put in some cryptocurrencies. Not currently, but
yeah, Bitcoin, right?
I had Bitcoin. I think didn't make a tremendous amount of money, but what did I make? It's too much math. Too much math to do right now, but I made a little money. There's another cryptocurrency, Ethereum. Nope, wrong one. I made $400, I think. Yeah, made like $400. But the main one where I made a good amount of money was Tesla. So I had it. Let me see, when did I buy it?
He made a great profit off the Tesla. He bought it when it was about like $300 per share.
Yeah, so I bought one back in November, another one back in January. Then I sold that just before, while the markets were tanking. So I made a little money. But after they fully tanked, I bought 5 shares and then just sold it, yesterday for a $2,200 profit, which I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Made over
Especially
$2,000.
when it up.
Yeah, because I bought it.
Pretty high.
It was at like around 400-ish. And then sold it. It was just over 1,000. Which later that day it went up to 1,025, so I could have made another $100 if I waited. But then today everything dipped. Like Tesla right now is at 975.
Yeah, a lot of the stocks dipped today.
Yeah, so it's like a lot of these stocks I'm not making a tremendous amount, but I'm making something. Like Apple, up 121, Netflix 146, losing in a couple. Lululemon, I'm up $72. Like I said, losing not too much, but my profits outweigh losses right now, which is good. But see, Tesla's the wild card though.
That one's
Because
the X Factor.
There's what?
I think that's the X Factor.
What does that mean?
Like, it's basically another word for wild card.
Okay. Because a lot of people say that it's not supposed to be this high. So that's the main reason why I sold. So for all we know, it could go up to where Amazon is, $2,500. For all we know, it could die and go all the way down.
Yeah. Just never know. But that leads me to about Altimmune. So a couple years back, Altimmune was almost $1,000, but over
It was
$1,000.
It was $1,000.
It was $1,000 per
like
share.
Tesla is now, and then it died, and it's at $7.
Yeah.
So hey, the market's closed now, so hopefully in the morning I'll get a good price, get 50 shares, and hey, if it goes back up to $1,000, I'll make.
Hey, that'll be $50,000 right there.
I'll take it.
Man,
Ted will gain $5.
I'll gain about $7,000.
I mean, still $7,000, $7,000,
Yeah.
but
But hey,
$50,000 is $50,000.
Of course, But it's like I said, just never know. You just never know.
And then, obviously, y'all know I work for Walmart, so they have a thing where you can purchase company stock through your paycheck, so you don't have to sit there, buy this amount. You can set it in your account how much money you want taken out of your bank account. Not bank account, out of your check every 2 weeks to have it invested. It's taken $530 out of my bank account. Then the company matches, I think it's 15% of what you put in. So every paycheck it adds $750 from the company, and then my $50. So I'm up like 130, basically $34. It isn't bad.
No.
But over time it'll grow. And like Walmart's one of the safer stocks, I think, because in the foreseeable future, it ain't gonna go anywhere.
Yes. Oh. I was checking some stocks. I was checking on some stocks.
So yeah, Walmart's definitely a safe stock because I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. But back into Robinhood, because that is a separate app.
Yeah.
What else have I invested in?
Did you ever invest in Amazon or no? Was it too much?
No, but honestly,
Because it went down today.
it's a lot of money, but
It went down almost $90.
I mean, within the past year, it's been up 700. It's up 700. I mean, so if it goes up another 700, I make another 700.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money to invest, but at the same time, like I put in $3,000 into Tesla, and then made $2,000.
That's what I'm saying. You just never know because,
It could crash.
Could crash, and
And I could wind up losing $2,000.
yeah.
That's the thing. You never know.
Never know.
Like I said at the beginning, you got to be, with investing, you got to put in the amount you're comfortable losing. Just not saying I'm comfortable losing $7,000, but at the same time, you gotta.
Right.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Exactly. exactly.
Yeah, like I said, I've made a couple $1,000s, and Ted's made $35.
Yeah, I made 30, $35, and it's good. The one company that I invested in was called Moderna, and Moderna was this company that was like one of the leaders into the coronavirus vaccine. And a buddy of mine was telling me about it way back in February because they were working on it, I think in the beginning of January. And so I was like, all right, I'll invest. Why not? So I put about 2 shares into them because I was like, you know what? I'll just take a little mini risk to see what happens, And turns out, a few months later, they came out with this thing where they were one of the big leaders into the vaccine, and they were starting to do the trials or whatever. And they did this like big investment into the company, about like I think like $500 million, and the stock went way up. Like it was going up slightly, but then it shot up like a cannon after the investment. So it went up to about $60.
Should have sold it there.
Or
You
no.
would have made another $30.
I know.
But it's okay. I've done that a couple times.
Yeah, shot up to 60. But then I was like, you know what? I want to let it go. So then, unfortunately, the next day, it crashed, and I lost like the money that I had. It would have been
You would have made more money.
Would have made more money than I did, and unfortunately, it just was the case. And it's just one of those ordeals. You just never know.
Yeah, but it happens.
Yeah.
See, I want to tell a little story about, speaking of coronavirus.
Actually, it was actually one. I'm sorry, it was 1 share instead of 2. That was my bad.
I was gonna say 2 shares.
Yeah, 2 shares. 2 shares.
That's too much money, man.
2 shares would have had over like $94.
Oh, jeez, man, I can't.
Would have had over $94, but it's all right.
Holy.
It's all right. It was 1 share. That was my bad. Couldn't remember if it was 1 share.
$90. Dang, man.
Stop busting me on that. This guy's always been busting me on that, and he's like, yeah. He always is like, oh, I'm making it sound like, oh yeah, I made $35, but this guy's like, yeah, I made like $2,500 today. I'm like, oh, all right.
I look at his Robin, I see $52 invested. I look at mine and see $7,000.
I know.
But yeah, what I was gonna say about coronavirus. We began investing was like last August.
Yeah. About the end of the summer last year.
Yeah, it was the end of August, I think. So I had probably almost around this amount of money in there by the end of February, beginning of March, when the whole coronavirus situation really first began. So I was sitting in class, just watching everything tank. And I'm just sitting there like, oh my God, I'm losing so much money. And my teacher didn't even like care. He was just sitting there looking at it with me like, holy crap. Oh man, I lost a good amount of money. See, what did I sell? I sold Tesla, which was a good decision.
Yeah.
Good decision, because I made a little money and it went down a lot more. Like I said, then I bought more and then made a good amount of money. But I was just sitting there watching everything tank. And I just thought, all right, just hold on. It'll recover. It always does. And then it did. And today, it dipped a lot. Everything pretty much. Most of
everything dipped.
Yeah, dipped a lot more, but
yeah,
it always goes back up in time.
Yeah. So sometimes it's just one day, and then everything shoots back up. It's just one of those things. It's just one of those things where like one of those things where one day like all the companies go down, but then the next day they all shoot back up. You just never know. It could take a week, could take a day.
A lot of back and forth.
You just never know. It's a lot of unpredictability into that.
Yeah. But there is one more app I'll talk about called Acorns. So I'm sure...
Not a sponsor.
Yeah, it's not a sponsor. I'm sure a lot of you are have heard of it. I can't English. Wow. I really just lost my train of thought. Anyway, no, I got it.
You got it? Okay.
So basically what Acorns does, it's not like Robinhood where you say, I want to buy a share of this company, a share of that company. You can put money into it, then Acorns will automatically put it into either government bonds or ETFs, and it'll more or less invest for you. So I've put a little money into it. There's another thing you can do with it. You connect your bank account. I think you do credit cards, checking account, whatever, debit card. So then, as you're investing your loose change, like if you buy a drink for $1.75, it'll take that quarter and invest it. Excuse me. Take that quarter and invest it. So once it'll calculate till you get $5 of loose change, then it'll take that $5 out of your account and invest it. I don't use this one as much. I have like $400 into it because I feel like this is a real slow burner. Like I did this before Robinhood, because with Robinhood you have to wait. What was it? A couple days because you have to verify your bank account.
Yeah.
Whereas this one I didn't, so I was like putting a lot of money into this. Say I'm only up $5.
Yeah.
And it's been 10 months ish that I've been using it. So this is more of a slow burner, whereas like Robinhood using that, actually investing into the stock market.
Yeah.
You know, goes day by day. You can be up $100 this day, and then the next day it can plummet and you're out $500.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing with that. That's a big difference between those two. Is that, you know, in Robinhood, you're controlling what you control. Like you control
what you're investing
in regards to.
Whereas Acorns, it invests for you.
So if you, like I said, if you want to have control over that, then Robinhood is the way to go. If you're brand new and if you are a beginner,
if you just want to, exactly what I was saying about the spare change, you just want to invest spare change. There you go.
Yeah.
You know,
both apps are very good. They're very good. So, either or, you're in.
I 100% like Robinhood better than any investment app I've used, which is really only a few, but
yeah.
Because I know TD Ameritrade is also good, but just the simplicity of Robinhood just makes it so much better.
Robinhood's very simple, and you can look up as many companies as you want, because there's so many companies on the stock market. So, you know, you could look up, for example, Planet Fitness, United Airlines.
Pretty much any company that's listed on the New York Stock Exchange.
Yep.
More or less.
Yeah. So, and there's so many companies you could choose from. And, you know, it's you have a wide variety of companies that you can choose. And the cool thing about Robinhood is that it shows you what companies have gone up a lot, what companies have gone down a lot. It also shows you like analytical stuff, like what analysis from Robinhood say, like to, for example, buy
from like professionals.
Yeah, from professionals, like to buy.
From market analysts.
Yeah, to buy or sell or hold. There's like a whole thing where you could see like what they think. And they give you like percentages of like.
You can also use margin, which what margin is. It's more or less, it's like a bank loan. So say I want to buy, I don't know, example.
Like Tesla?
We'll say a share of Apple because it's less.
Okay.
Well, I want to buy a share of Apple. It's $340.63. And yeah, I want to buy a share of Apple with margin. So that's taking $340 from Robinhood, investing it. So you're not paying a penny for that. Not paying a single penny. And so say Apple tomorrow goes up to $350. There you go, you're up $10. It's $10. Like, yes!
Of course.
So you sell. So then you keep that $10 and Robinhood takes back their $340. But if it goes down, say tomorrow goes down to $300, and you want to sell because you think it's going to go down more, well then you owe Robinhood $40.
Yeah.
So it's still has the risk, but you don't have to put in your own money.
No.
Really.
That's cool though. That's cool.
Like I said, it also has that risk to where it could tank and then you wind up owing money.
Yeah.
But at the same time, then it shoots up. Didn't have to spend a dime, and you just made some money.
Exactly.
It's like, yeah, I've used margin. What did I use it for? I think it might have been, I forget what I used it for. But for something that just went up, so then I just sold. There you go, made some money. Made some money, didn't have to spend my own.
Yeah. I checked Roach before, and it was going down a little bit. I know I mentioned that before. Went down to $1.26 today, but it was hanging on to it went up $3 past month, but like if you look at the month thing, it's barely like gone up or down. Where it's like 45, 42, it's just like ringing around that one, like $1 thing.
They're going up and down.
Not too much though. It's been kind of consistent. But I did gain profit though. I checked the thing. I gained like $1.
Wish I could be on your level, man, of profit. God dang.
This guy is. He always.
It's just the way you say it.
I gained $1.
You sound so proud of yourself when you say I made $30.
I made it $30 and I gained $1. I just it's just great. Any kind of profit's good profit.
Oh my goodness.
But he always roasts me about it because it's like he's like I got $7,000 in here and this guy's got $52.
It's just the way. It's just the way you say it.
Hey, listen, man. Like it's all about hopefully getting that profit. I don't care what if it is. If it's a penny, screw it. Get the penny and that's it. Hey, any profit's good profit, right?
I mean, yeah, but
this guy's like, it's got to be over $100. $100 profit. $100 be a profit.
Hell, I haven't sold anything unless it's gone on a couple $100 profit. But with that said, I think we'll end it here. Like I said in the beginning, we're not experts.
No,
we don't
not
know
by any means.
Not by any means.
Especially not me.
We only know a little bit about investing. We've only been doing it not even a year yet, so we are definitely by no means any sort of expert or somebody to listen to. I just felt like this was a good idea. Being how volatile the stock market has been the past few months, with the pandemic and everything. It's going to be something interesting to talk about.
Yeah.
Alrighty. With that said, hope y'all are staying safe out there. Have a good one.
Peace, guys.